random buttons. So here we go. We're going to get y alone. And here's, for me, the trick. You know how sometimes you'll be sitting somewhere like on a couch or something, and there's plenty of room on the couch other places, but like your little sister or brother is like, I need to sit right there. And they're like, they make you move over. Well, that's who -3 is, -3x. Here's what you're going to do. We're going to get this guy alone by moving the 3x over. But he's rude, and he needs to sit by the window, right? He's got to sit right by that equal sign. So he's going to be like, excuse me, pardon me, and he's going to shove himself right up in there. And it's like, dude, there's a whole equation here. He's like, no, I have to be by the equal sign because we like it to look like this. We like it to look with the x before the 5, right? So that's the only thing I want to remind you. Just squeeze him up in there. Does he do anything with that 5? He doesn't, because the 3 has the x and the 5 doesn't have the x, so they're not like terms. And we're going to throw this over 1. So we're going to graph this super easy. We're going to start up here at 5. Now we're going to go ahead. Again, you have the choice. You could go up and to the left or down and to the right. I'm going to go down. 1, 2, 3. And I am going to go this way. And here's what he looks like. How'd you do? We all okay? Okay. Step up our game a tiny bit. You know how this goes. Nice, easy work. I'm going to move this guy over a little bit more. How about this? What do I want to do? Oh, yeah. 3x minus 4y equals 8. So here's what we're going to do. As always, nothing you guys don't know here. We're getting this dude all by himself. So the first thing we're going to do is move the x guy by moving him, doing the opposite, right? That's how we move him. But he's rude, so he needs to find his way up here, even though like there's another room. He's like, no, I need to be by the equals. Like, you're such a jerk. No one likes you. So here we go. -3x plus 8. Now we need to get the y by itself. Now the difference here is now we're multiplying and dividing because these guys are touching each other. Now what we're going to do to get this guy alone is we're going to divide by -4. Take his bad attitude with him. Now I have been seeing kids who've had algebra 1 from people other than me, and their teacher did this. They just wrote the whole thing over 4. That's okay. I'm not going to tell you that teacher taught you wrong, but I'm going to tell you for my money, I think it's easier to do it like this. And here's why. Those two guys are different things, right? They're separate dudes. So here's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get, let me see if I can move this up a little bit. I'm going to say y equals, negative, and a negative become a positive. Positive 3 over 4x minus 2. Are we cool with that? So for me, I like doing it separate, but I've been seeing a lot of kids who someone taught them to just do the whole side. So you do you. I'm going to start at -2. Yay for me. I am going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3 over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice light work there. Ooh, look, so pretty. I'm going to do 3 more problems, but really only 2. One of them is going to be so easy. How about this one? So here's one we're going to be careful of. I am literally putting ones on there that I kind of catch people with, right? So one more time, we're getting this guy alone, but please be careful. There is a negative there. So Aries, we're getting through this, so Sam's watching. We're going to add that 5x. We're going to add that 5x. So here's what I got. -y equals 5x plus 3. But here's the deal. I don't want -y. I want positive y. So what I imagine is that there's a little 1 right there. So my next step is divide by -1, divide by -1, divide by -1. So my final answer will be y equals, and I'm not even going to change that. I'm going to leave that 5 over -1. You know why? Because I need it to be a fraction anyways. I might as well just leave it. Does it matter where that negative goes? It doesn't. Just somewhere account for it. So I'm going to be down here at -3. I am not going to go down 5 because look, I'm going to run out of room. So I'm going to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to go over 1 in the negative direction. So there you go. He's going to look something like that. On our last graph, we're going to put 2 graphs on it. Do you remember yesterday I talked about the ones called heartbreak problems? These are Mrs. Tarantino's heartbreak problems. Yeah, here we go. Can you graph on the last one? This guy right here. And can you also graph this guy right here? One of them is up and down. One of them is side to side. It is easy to get them confused. So for me, I am going to go to the Y line. I'm going to go to 4. I'm going to put a little heart on it. And I am going to break that heart. And I'm done with him. So on the X guy, I go to the X line. I go to -2. I put a little heart there. And I break the heart. Are we cool with that? Okay, we are done. We're going to practice. We're going to do an activity here in class that needs rulers. So if you don't have a ruler, bully someone at your table group to go get you some rulers. Zombie? We're going to kill zombies or monsters. You pick. What do you want? Monsters. No, zombies.
What are you doing? You have your ruler.
It's the same map. You want to kill zombies on? Zombies or monsters? Zombies or monsters? It's team class work. We'll finish in class. Ronnie, zombies or monsters? What do you want to kill? Okay.
You?
Zombies or monsters?
This guy wants lead so bad. Like 2 or 3 seconds.
Zombies or monsters? Don't start yet. I'm going to give you some advice.
You guys so happy over something.
Okay, first step. Step 1. Wait. Stop what you're doing. Everyone watch me. Step your way. Just let me stop. Step 1. Tear them apart. I just wanted to be able to give you the pieces very easily. Here's what you're doing. You are graphing these lines. So they're not in the right, they're not written right, gentlemen and ladies. So I think it's easier to do the math on your whiteboard desk. But if you want to do it on the paper, for those of you who are going to do some of this at home, that's why you have paper. But I think doing it on the whiteboard desk is easier. So here's what you're going to do. If you have zombie or monsters, the equations are the same. So you would do the first one, letter A, and you're going to get it all by itself, and you're going to get y equals whatever you get. Now, you're going to graph it carefully with a ruler, and you will kill either one zombie with your little line laser, or one monster. If you hit two, you've done it wrong. And then what you do, whatever monster you hit, you would go and put an A by that monster's picture. Does that make sense? Or if you have zombies, you would write that 12x minus 3y plus 3y equals 36 by the picture of whatever zombie you picked. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So your job is to do together, because they're, whether you're playing monsters or zombies, it's the same lasers. Get your Y alone, graph carefully, don't draw your line till you put your ruler there, and then draw in, and you will get either a monster or a zombie. I have just explained that all on here. More than one.